What brought me to Blythedale was a brain injury. There were these two vessels that were getting all tangled up, and one of them popped. And so it started to bleed in my brain.
We went to the local hospital and they had done an MRI and determined that she had had a rupture from an AVM, an arteriovenous malformation, and that she had to be flown to a children's hospital to have immediate surgery.
The part of the brain where the bleeding occurred for Mira, she had an injury on the right side of her brain in an area that controls motor functioning on the opposite side. So one of the things that was very apparent was the dense weakness on the left side of her body that she had to overcome. And for that, she required an intensive level of physical rehabilitation. But when we talk about physical rehabilitation, it's not just the thing that people think of in terms of strength building. Her injury was also in a part of the brain that is responsible for sensory coordination and perception. It added an additional layer of challenge to thriving just from physical therapy alone. What she really required was this integrated, very personalized approach to her recovery that included physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech and feeding therapy.
She was trying. Every time I met her, she had this single-sided weakness. And I'm going to talk about the weakness that she also had in her jaw muscle, because from that craniectomy, they severed that muscle completely. So when me and her were doing feeding therapy, that muscle was literally trying to reattach. So she was working on weakness on this side and weakness on that side. I would come into sessions, she would be trying to reach for the orange juice with the hand that she had limited motion in. So I was like, Mira, I was like, you know, there's a way that can make it easier for you. And she said, no, I'm going to try to do it with my left hand. So I just knew at that point, I was like, oh, I'm working with like a fighter.
It was tough to get through, but I handled it. And I will keep on handling it until I'm all the way healed.
I think the holidays are a time that we think about gift giving, and she gave us a gift. And it is the reminder of the resilience of children. It's impossible to think about her case or talk to her for 5 seconds without feeling abundant joy, laughing, and feeling really grateful.
It feels incredible knowing that Mira's coming home. You know, it's been, by the time she comes home, it's going to be about 3.5 months that she's been between Connecticut, Children's, and Blythedale, with the longest stay being at Blythedale.
The idea that we're all going to be whole again, because honestly, we didn't know if we were going to have this moment, you know, just a couple months ago. She's our Christmas miracle.